While Disney was making some really big money at the box office for their animated features, this one is actually was said to be the actual crowning achievement of failure or something. Well, particularly for the box office. And that film is called The Black Cauldron. And I'm like, really? Oh yeah, and I'm not kidding with you. Because when I saw the Disney Cinema review for this film, I was actually surprised, and I even saw it on Wikipedia too. That it didn't do very well at the box office. So then there's actually a bit of a crowd of people that actually don't really like this film very much. For me, I'm like, really? This is a bad movie? Oh yeah, and so you probably might be thinking that I actually don't like the film, right? No, actually, I think The Black Cauldron is actually pretty good. I mean, it's not a great movie, and I do think it's one of the weaker ones, but I don't really consider it as a bad film. Well, of course, you know the story. It's about a guy named Taran who wants to become a brave knight, and when he's basically a pig keeper. He's taking care of this little pig named Henwin. But one day when he was like trying to take care of him, he realizes that something dangerous is going on, and then his friend, who was also another pig keeper, the old man Dobbin, basically wants him to come inside, and then he tells Hangway to like put her face in the water. Alright, and once she puts her face in the thing of water, the bowl of water, she actually predicts the future, and basically can tell what's going on later on. And they find those two characters find out that that evil villain named the Hurricane, played by John Hurt, is basically trying to find something called the Black Cauldron. Basically the Black Cauldron is a big magical device to make people come back from the dead and create an incredible a big army, that can become unstoppable. But they don't find out till later on in the film. But basically, Dobbin sends Taran off with Henway off to an old cottage or somewhere in the forest. But Taran, of course, like your typical wants to be a hero character, loses his guard, and then Henway blends off. But along the way, he does come across some other characters, and of course the villain of the film. First, he comes across a little furry guy named Gurgi, the princess, which is not really a princess in my opinion, called Princess Alamwi, and a guy who wears a harp, named, oh crud, what was his name? Yeah, I forgot his name, but I'm not saying he was a bad character. Wait, was it Faluda or something? I don't know. But anyway, but along the way, they do come across the Black Cauldron later on in the film, and some other characters as well, like some like magical pixie fairies and stuff, who do show them to where the Black Cauldron is, and three evil witches, who turn people into frogs, which is kind of funny actually. And pretty much it. That's pretty much the story. Yeah, it seems kind of it does seem like a good story, but the way it's kind of executed doesn't seem all that great. It's kind of like like a Disney animated version of Lord of the Rings or something. Nothing really that new or something, but I don't know. The story does feel kind of weak in my opinion. That's one of the problems I have with the film. Some parts of the film are actually kind of annoying or something, but to be honest, it is actually legitimately entertaining to sit through. And Taran is a weak character, but I still kind of enjoy it. I kind of like him, but he's very weak, like one of the weakest main characters in Disney history. Gurgi is really not that bad. He does get a little bit of a good line every once in a while, and the harp guy is actually the funniest thing in the movie too. Princess Alamwi, I don't really consider her as a princess because we don't see her kingdom or her parents or anything. I mean, why even call her a princess anyway if you're not gonna do anything like that, you know? But I also really love the villain on the Horn King. I thought on John Hurt is a really great like John Hurt gives like a great performance on the character, or like his design is pretty intimidating, and like pretty threatening too as well. He also has this little bubbling like goofy little side villain, or well, goofy little sidekick, and he does get a little bit of a laugh every once in a while. Oh, I can't really say it's that funny, but it is, in my opinion, pretty entertaining. Oh, and it is and it is pretty creative, especially with the animation. Oh, and even the backgrounds are really well done, and the visuals are really cool too. Oh, like, have you seen like the smoke in the movie? Like, it actually looks like realistic smoke, like the green smoke in the movie that you see in the last part of the film. Like, it's really cool to see something like that in an animated picture. And so, honestly, it is one of the weakest Disney animated films, but personally, I actually like it fine. I did grow up with that film on video cassette, but I mean, I never had the DVD, but it never got released on Blu-ray. Or, and I guess it should be released on Blu-ray because there are some people that actually do like this film fine. Well, pretty much like I do. So yeah, definitely one of the weakest Disney animated films, but I still personally think it's very enjoyable. So if you haven't seen it yet, definitely check it out. But but if you have seen it yet, what do you think about it? Just comment below, click like on the video, follow me on Twitter and Facebook. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you later on in the next review. And I'm the Bostonian Critic, signing out. Take care.